Hello, friends. Oceans attract many people with their vast expanses, and as a result, they are the scene of some surprising and sometimes shocking events. You will now see the 5 most incredible incidents having taken place in the ocean. Number 5. The insane journey of Jose Salvador Alvarenga. In December of 2012, Jose Alvarenga and a friend went on a fishing trip off the coast of Mexico. When a storm broke out, the engine on their boat broke down and they were carried away into open waters. After some time, Jose's friend died from exhaustion, but he continued drifting in the ocean alone. For more than a year, Jose was alone in the boat on the ocean. He ate raw fish and sea turtles. He drank his own urine and the blood of turtles. He also managed to collect rainwater. He took refuge from the scorching sun in a fishing box. After 14 months, his boat ended up in the Marshall Islands. During this time, he had traveled more than 10,000 kilometers in the ocean. Many people don't believe this story and say that it is not possible to cover such a distance drifting in a boat over 430 days. However, the Mexican government confirmed that precisely in December 2012, 2 fishermen went missing. Number 4. A surprising note. In May of 1897, Brazilian sailors on the patrol ship Araguaia caught a bottle with a note in it in the ocean. It said that a rebellion had arisen on a ship called Sea Hero. On behalf of the second officer of the ship, it was written that the captain had been killed and the first officer thrown overboard. The second officer was forced to steer the ship to the mouth of the Amazon. Also, the note showed the coordinates of the captured ship. The Brazilian patrol boat changed its course to immediately rush to the boat's rescue. After some time, the captured ship appeared on the horizon. The Brazilian soldiers quickly disarmed and tied the rebels and freed the captives. What a surprise it was to the second mate when he learned that the Brazilian patrol boat had come to their rescue because of his note in the ocean. It turned out that he had not written the note and hadn't even had the opportunity to do so. When the invaders of the Sea Hero were tried in England, only then were they able to finally solve the mystery of the strange note. 16 years before this incident, the writer John Permington had released a novel called Sea Hero, which described a mutiny on a ship. In an effort to somehow advertise his novel, he threw 5,000 bottles into the ocean containing fragments from the novel. Incredibly, this bottle drifted in the ocean for 16 years until it was caught by sailors on a Brazilian patrol vessel. Number 3. Oceanographer Stanislav Kurilov. As a child, Stanislav Kurilov had dreamed of distant lands and studying the ocean depths, and he also studied yoga. In the 1970s, he tried several times to get permission to leave for a business trip abroad. However, each time he was denied on various pretexts. Because of his travel-banned status, Stanislav decided on a daring escape from the Soviet Union. He decided to escape after he had accidentally stumbled upon a special cruise for Soviet citizens. The ship left from Vladivostok, went to the equator, and returned back without a single call to port. Kurilov specifically calculated the ship's course and calculated the smallest distance to land. Taking with him only fins, a mask, and a snorkel, he embarked on this cruise in December 1974. And one day, he jumped from the ship. Over approximately 3 days without sleep, food, or water, he swam an incredible 100 kilometers and made it to Siargao Island in the Philippines. His good physical fitness and 12 years of yoga allowed him to complete such an incredible swim. After some proceedings, the scientist traveled to his sister in Canada and then to Israel, where he lived for the rest of his life, taking part in various oceanic expeditions. Number 2. The Philadelphia Experiment. In October 1943, the U.S. Navy conducted a very strange experiment in the ocean, during which the destroyer Eldridge disappeared and instantly moved several hundred kilometers away. Initially, the experiment was aimed at the so-called demagnetizing of the ship so that it would not be detected by the then new magnetic fuses of mines and torpedoes. It was supposed to generate strong electromagnetic fields. However, something went wrong and the destroyer disappeared. When it was gone, witnesses said that it had been enveloped by a green mist. Only 21 people out of 181 crew members returned back whole. 27 were literally embedded into the construction of the ship. The Navy did not officially confirm the incident. The case immediately saw both supporters and ardent opponents who argued that all this was deception. However, the truth about this mysterious movement in the ocean is still not fully clear. Number 1. An amazing rescue. When the owner of a small boat decided to go out into the ocean for a short trip, he had no idea that he would have to fight for his life. A few hours after beginning his journey, the man discovered that the boat had a leak and was quickly taking on water. He failed to stop the flow of water, so he took everything he could and lowered himself into an inflatable lifeboat and gave the SOS signal. While he was waiting for help, his boat attracted a huge shark. It began to beat its face on the boat's bottom, trying to bite it and flip it over. After half an hour of struggle, a whaling boat approached and managed to lasso and harpoon the shark. The frightened boater was taken on board, and the huge shark was later dragged to shore. Thanks for watching, friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and see you soon.